Hello, and welcome to the American Martial Arts Academy home study course, at least until this coronavirus pandemic is over. My name is James Haithcock. I'm a first degree black belt of the Jido Kwan Tong Sudo system taught at the American Martial Arts Academy. Please excuse the poor quality of this video as I did the last few videos on my cell phone and I ran out of space. So I have to use it on my laptop, which has a slightly lower quality of a camera, but it'll still work for the purposes of this video. Today, I'm going to teach you guys 3 kata that aren't exactly taught at our school's curriculum, but I practice these katas and I find that they are very good katas for practicing kicks. These katas are going to be very useful for you in your home training and also to help you get the extension on that side kick, as well as practice a few other kicks such as front snap kick, inside crescent, and the axe kick. Again, these katas aren't taught in our school, but I studied them myself after I found them, and I actually kind of like them. I will disclose, though, that I have made one slight alteration to the kata. Well, to all 3 of these katas, really. In these katas, when we go into a front stance, our arms are out like so. This is the traditional means of doing the kata. Your arms are out like so. About at the waist height, spread open, almost as if you're blocking 2 low strikes or 2 low kicks from opposite sides. But for me, I don't find this very practical, so in my slightly altered version of the kata, instead of having our arms out like this, I do the katas up here from a fighting position, my hands up, ready to guard and counter. So, I'm going to go through the first of these 3 kicking katas at a moderate speed, and then I'm going to go through it again. I'm going to show you guys how it's done. Alright, here we go. Basic kicking kata 1. Alright, so this kata focuses on 2 specific kicks. The side kick, one of my favorite kicks, and the front snap kick. A kick which, strangely, you don't see a lot of nowadays. But anyway, here's how the kata works. First, Jubi, at ready position. Turn to your left. Bring your hands up as in you're getting to a fighting position. Bring your knee of your left leg up as high as you can and bringing up to the chest. This is the chamber. As in with the punches, always bringing it back to chamber when you're doing the katas, especially when you kick. Whenever you do any kind of kick, you always aim for bringing your leg back in the chamber and setting it down. Don't do this, stab it out, just drop it. That's bad form, don't do that. Execute the kick, snap it out, bring it back in the chamber, and set down. Either set down back to where you originally start, or just bring it down right in front of you. Now, back to the kata. The hands are in a fighting position. Execute a left snap kick to your left. Step down into a front stance. Remember, feet shoulder width apart all the way as you step into this stance. Right leg all the way straightened out. Left knee bent at an angle. Your hands are in a fighting position. Then you bring your back leg up, execute a front snap kick. Then bring it down. You're going to step, turn your body to the right. Bring your right leg up, knee to your chest. Execute a right snap kick. Not snap kick, a right side kick. Step, into a front stance. Bring your left leg up, knee to the chest. Left snap kick, step down. Turn to your left, facing forward. Bring your left knee up again. Left side kick, step into a front stance. 3 kicks, 3 front step kicks. 1, 2, 3. Now, you're going to step around, facing the left again. Left side kick, step into a front stance. Right front step kick. Turn 180 degrees. Right side kick, step into a front stance. Execute left front snap kick. Sorry, I went off screen a little bit, guys. Remember that snap kick. Now, facing the way you came. Execute a left side kick, step into a front stance. 3 kicks. 1, 2, and 3. Aya! Now you're going to turn all the way to your left. Execute another left side kick, step into a front stance. Right snap kick. Turn 180 degrees. Right side kick. Front stance. Left front snap kick. Ah! And back to Junbi. Alright. Now on to the second kicking kata. This one, we're still doing that side kick. Only this time, we're doing the axe kick, which is one of my favorite kicks. Like you're up front of the guy, you're fighting, bring it up, bam! When you're doing an axe kick, you want to aim for the head or the shoulder. Those are the ideal spots for me. Or if you can, bring your heel, because that's the striking part. That's the part of your foot that's striking during this kick. Bring it somewhere along that center line. The head, the nose, or if you can, even the chest. Like that. Alright, let's go over this kata. Second kicking kata. Shh. 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 Alright, let's go over it. Now, with this kata, it's basically the same as the first kata we did, only we're switching out the front snap kick for an axe kick. With that axe kick, you want to bring it in from the outside, bring your leg up as high as you can, and then just swing it down like you're chopping an axe. Just like that. Like you're using an axe to chop a block of wood. Alright, so, here comes the breakdown. Junbi, look to the left, left snapping side kick. Front stance, right axe kick. Turn 180 degrees, side kick, axe kick. Turn 90 degrees, facing that way. Left, side kick, front stance. 3 axe kicks. 1, 2, and 3. Aya! Turn around to the left. Left side kick, front stance. Right axe kick. Turn 180 degrees. Right side kick, front stance. Left axe kick. Turn 90 degrees, facing the way you came. Left side kick. 3 axe kicks. 1, 2, and 3. Ah! Turn all the way to the left. Left side kick. Step to the front stance. Right axe kick. Turn 180 degrees. Right side kick. Left axe kick. And that's the end of the kata. That kata is really good for getting your leg to stretch all the way up. It's a good leg stretching kata, if you think about it. Now, for the third and final of these kicking katas. In this one, instead of doing the axe kick or side kick, the axe kick or the snap kick, sorry, I can't talk today for some reason. We're going to be doing an inside crescent kick. For this kick, you want to be in a good fighting position, front stance, eyes on your target, all times. The leg in the back, your power leg, that's what this leg in the back is. The front leg is for quick kicks, but that back leg is where all the power is. The back leg is going to be coming in, almost like you do for an axe kick, but you're going to bring it all the way around. If any of you have seen that movie, Billy Jack, it's kind of like that scene where he says, I'm going to take this foot, I'm going to whop it on that side of your head. You're going to bring that leg all the way around. You're going to swipe it across the guy's face, and you're going to step down to the opposite side, step back. Just like that. I'll try to go a little slower. Just like that. And if you want to make it a little easier, a lot of people just keep it straight. Other people bring that leg up in chamber and snap it out as they perform the crescent. Bring in the chamber. You're swinging it in because you need that swing to get it across the face. Swing it in, snap out. Either way works. That was a little quicker, but that way it gives you that snap. But hey, use your preference. All right. Third basic kick, kata. All right. Now, I'm going to break it down. Start in 2B, like always. Break position. Look to the left. Side kick. Front stance. Hands in a fighting position. Bring that right leg up, the back leg. Bring it up. Swipe the foot across the guy's face and a crescent kick. Swinging towards the inside. From your right to your left. Turn around. You gotta execute a right snap kick. Snapping side kick, sorry. Then execute left leg crescent kick. Turn 90 degrees, side kick. Front stance, fighting position. 3 crescent kicks. 1, 2, and 3. Ah! Turn all the way. Left side kick. Front stance. Right crescent kick. Turn all the way this way. To the right. Right side kick. Front stance. Left crescent kick. Turn 90 degrees back the way you came. Side kick. 3 crescent kicks. 1, 2, and 3. Ah! Turn all the way to the left. Left side kick. Front stance. Right crescent kick. Turn 180 degrees. Right side kick. Front stance. And finally, left crescent kick. Ah! Back to 2B. All right, guys. Those are the 3 basic kicking katas. But before I sign off, I want to go ahead and teach you guys one last kata. Well, this is what we call Pion 1. In the various different styles of Shotokan and Tongsudo, this kata is called Pion, it's all the same thing. This kata is the first of the beginner to intermediate katas. This is technically a beginner kata, but this is the kata that our beginners learn as they move up to the intermediate ranks before they move up to the advanced ranks. Pion 1 is very similar to the basic 1 kata that I covered in another video. But there are some differences, and I will go over those differences, and I'll even go over a few applications to some of these movements at the end of the kata. Alright guys, let's get started. I'll go over at moderate speed, then I'll break it down. Beyond 1! What's your back? Shoot! Ha! Ah! Ah! Alright. That's peon 1. Now, I know you guys probably couldn't see when I was coming this way, because my back is facing it, but I'm going to break everything down. Okay? Let's get started. Peon 1 is very similar to basic 1, like I said earlier. First, we turn to the left. Arms crossed in our body, like I covered in a previous video. Hugging yourself. Ball up your fists. The bottom hand comes into chamber as the top hand snaps down to a low block, blocking a low punch or a low kick. Step with the right leg, execute right middle punch. Now you're going to take that right leg, turn all the way around, hugging yourself, ball up your fists, right low block. Now, this next move, you're going to take this right leg, bring it in so you're at a standing position. Bring this hand around in a circle. From here, bring it up to a circle, snap it down. This is a hammer fist. Those of you who have seen the Three Stooges, you see Moe actually hit people on the head like this. Well, it's an actual attack, and it can hurt. Next, step forward with the left leg, execute left middle punch. Now, I'm going to start going over some basic applications so you guys can understand some of these weird movements. In this position, say someone's grabbing you by the hand. Really wish I had somebody to help demonstrate, but I'll have to do it on my own. Anyway, suppose someone's grabbing you by the wrist right here. You're struggling. You don't need to struggle. You can easily break their hold by bringing the hand back like so. Oh. Give it a slight twist. Let me walk up closer to you guys so I can show you what I mean when I say this next thing. The way they're holding your hand, if you can turn the blade of your arm, this section right here, to this gap where the thumb and the fingers are, you can slide right out. Just like that. Again, I wish I had a partner to help demonstrate, but since I'm alone during the quarantine, I'll have to do this the best I can on my own. From right here, we're going to pull that back, slide up, strike the guy on top of the head. Then step and punch him, just like that. Next, we're going to step 90 degrees to the front, hugging ourselves again, execute left low block, but we're going to snap it up to a high block, but with the hands open. Now, in the past, I learned a reason for this open hand is for when we block someone coming at us with a hammer fist, like I just demonstrated, or with someone coming at us with a knife, like so, block here, using the blade of the arm at an angle to deflect. We grab the opponent by the wrist as we step up to execute the next move in the sequence, a high block. We're actually striking the arm. We're grabbing and striking the arm like so. Now, I have never practiced this technique in practice, but in application, it makes some sense, but I'll have to find a partner and practice this technique so I can work out the kinks. The chances are, this version of the technique may not work. I'm going to let you guys know that firsthand since I haven't practiced that version of the technique in a while, and I've learned through my training that some techniques are bullcrap, some work, some don't work. Just find what works for you. That's my best advice. Back to the breakdown and the applications. From up here, we're open hand, we're going to grab, step, execute another high block. Step, high block, step again, final high block. Next, we're going to cross stance like so, turn around, hug ourselves, execute a left low block, step, execute a right middle punch. We're going to turn 180 degrees, do the same thing on the other side. Right block, left punch. Now, going this way, it's basically the same as with basic 1. I'm just going to do a low block and 3 middle punches. 1, 2, and ah! On that last one, make sure you give a loud ki. Now, as we turn around, instead of doing another low block, we're going to get into that back stance that I talked about in a past video. Feet a little more than shoulder width apart. Feet at an angle so that they make a crooked looking L. 60% right here on the back leg, 40% on the front leg. And lean back a little like so. On the hugging ourselves position, this hand is going to come right here to the chest, right above the solar plexus, like you're holding a teacup in your hand, like so. And this hand, the top hand that's cupping our ear, is going to shoot out what's called a knife hand block. This is a very good block. Block here, you could step into a spear or hand for the eye or the throat, or you could just step here, pull them into a punch or an elbow, but I'll cover that later. Execute the knife hand, step forward at a 45-degree angle, execute a right knife hand block, still in that back stance. Turn all the way facing the right, still in that back stance, only the left leg's got the 60% and the right leg has the 40%, much like right here. Execute a right knife hand block. Then we're going to step 45 degrees again. The right leg is at 60, the left leg is at 40, and execute one final knife hand block. When I first started training in martial arts, my teacher told me that this was the block. You're stepping in and doing a knife hand to the carotid artery here at the throat, here at the side of the neck. That's basically one interpretation of this. Well, anyways, guys, that's the 4 kata I'll be teaching you today. I'll teach you guys some more kata next time. So until then, stay safe, keep training, and whatever you do, don't give up. We will get through this pandemic. See you guys later. As we say,